Yo, what's up, guys? Back with another video. I'm really pushing for more videos. So here goes another one. I wanted to drop one last night. I wanted to make and drop one last night, but I was hanging out with my guy Josh, my best friend, my mentor. Um, so we were just chopping it up about a lot of cool things. Got to hang out. Great dude, great freaking dude. But yeah. So I just celebrated 26 years of age, which is crazy to think about. 20 years ago, I was in kindergarten. I don't know how that happened, and boom, I'm 26. But beautiful time, friends and family. Thank you for coming out, whoever came out, and for all the wishes and all that stuff. I'm just grateful to be alive. Crazy time right now. But because media and virus, all this stuff happening. It's a crazy time to be alive. But in any case, I'm very grateful. I wanted to do my first because I'd mentioned I would do lyrical song breakdowns. So this is nothing off of a new project, but this is just something. Wow, you so. I don't know why. Anyways, something that I just dropped. It's a joint called Floatin. And it's basically a song that it's not basically, but it's a song I wrote for my wife, and so I just wanted to break down sort of the the whole idea behind it and some of the lyrics that I'll just pull up here because I have a horrible memory, and it's funny because people I work with at Starbucks. They're like, it's so amazing that you remember all these people's names and stuff like that. And I'm like, what's crazy? In real life, I'd forget you in a second. Anyways, so I'm just gonna start from the top and just go with the background of the whole song. So of course, songs they either come out all together or they sort of piece themselves together. And this was one of those like piece themselves little by little. And I had a hard time finding a beat for it, but I had put out this beat, the one that you hear on the final cut. I put it out to sell because I was trying to make money off of beats because I had a lot of ideas and stuff like that. So nobody was grabbing for it, and so I didn't take it down. It's still out there if you want to buy it. I don't care. It's not the like final version of it, but I took it and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use this. So I laid the beat down and I chopped it up how I could according to what I wrote. And so the first part is, I never thought that I'd be right here where you are. So that's basically like literally, I can't believe that we're in the place that we're at, she and I. The next part is, you stayed by me when I couldn't trust myself. And that's sort of like an unfinished line in a sense, but I wrote it that way because of the rhythmicality, if that's even a word, the rhythmic essence of it. But what I mean by that is, when I really couldn't trust myself to keep a good thing or whatever, to stay by you, I really didn't know if that was the thing I was capable of. You stayed by me and stuff like that. Sometimes I think you leave and I turn around and there you are. And so, I struggle with a lot of doubt, a lot of insecurity about whether or not I was right for her or whether or not I was fit to be, her boyfriend or her husband, fiance, whatever. And she's proven me wrong so many times. She's proven to me so many times that in spite of this, I'm still here. I chose to love you, and love is a choice. It's not just a word we just say. We say it with our actions as well. And then I follow with Baby Girl, You're My Odyssey. And then Odyssey is an adventure, a journey. And so it's something that I'm pursuing, that I will be going on until I die. So, and then the chorus is Just One Kiss and My Doubts Go Floating, which is the title. Far from me, distance wider than the ocean, just one kiss and my heart is floating. And so that was sort of like not because she kisses me and everything goes away, But a kiss me in one aspect of how she shows me affection was one of the things that helps me to understand that she still loves me, even though I'm, doubtful or fearful. And so I sing O's. You guys know that part. This is like the first time I've never done this before. So the rap goes, one time for the helpmate. Sometimes she's a cellmate. And I remember I first rapped this and people laughed at it. I didn't mean for it to be a joke, but I mean, it's kind of funny to think about it. But the following line is, mine's a prison, we won't figure it out. And so what I mean by she's a cellmate is that she's, because the nature of marriage is that you live together in the same space. And so when when I'm going through my stuff, I can't just go to another place, or I can't go to my closet or whatever, stuff. I can't go in here all the time when she's here. You have to, express yourself, talk it out. And so sometimes she's there with me when my mind is a prison, when I'm like trapped in there. So sometimes she's a cellmate, mine's a prison, we won't figure it out. Just looking to our provider while he's steering us out. And so that's basically the statement of how we keep Christ at the center of it. Sorry, I got a text message here. How we keep Christ at the center as best as we can, and look to him while he's steering us out. And I follow with, Jesus, take the wheel. Really never mattered how it made me feel. My faith takes many blows, so when I'm older, that joint gonna be steel. So when I say that, I'm saying, Lord, take control. My feelings don't matter. I know I have free will, but it's ultimately you I have to surrender to. And when I say my faith takes many blows, so when I'm older, I'm saying that like my faith, I feel in this journey is being refined in many ways. And yeah, it takes many blows. Sometimes I lose faith. Sometimes I have zero faith. Like I have no idea what's happening the next day. And so I feel like when I get to a place that I'm mentoring somebody, or I have kids of my own, or when I have grandkids, that joint is going to be proven to be sturdy and possibly foundational. Like somebody can, yeah. Then I say, but I'm still, wifey still in moments she's alone, to build a holy home, but it won't be our own. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's saying that like I'm still, when we're by ourselves, we try really hard to spend time with the Lord, and when we're together, we spend time with the Lord, prayer, reading, to build a holy home. And even then, it's like we're not building it; it's the Lord who's building it. So this is, I know for a lot of people who work with me, or whatever, this is probably not something I talk about too much, and it's not something that like is asked of me. So if you're ever curious, don't be afraid to talk to me about it. But it's just something I do believe in, and not that there's something wrong with what you believe in. I don't want to jump into that. I feel like I'm just saying like this is what I believe. And then I say, but it won't be our own. Like I said, he's with us, baby. Just trust, baby. And I'll keep working not to cuss, baby. So going back to my coworkers, y'all know sometimes I slip, and I mean, I slip. Lord help me. So yeah, I'm just saying that the Lord is over our home, and to trust in him the same way I'm wanting to trust in him through all this doubt and all this stuff. And then I say, your man is walking blindly through all this stuff, baby. And so I say baby a bunch of times, but the scheme is us trust. I'll keep working not to cuss, baby. Your man is walking blindly through all this stuff, baby. I'm confident that all my good isn't what made me. And so when I say your man is walking blindly, is that whole aspect of faith again, where it's like I'm walking forward, but I'm not 100% sure what the future looks like, but I know that the Lord is leading me on. And when I say I'm confident that all my good isn't what made me, I'm saying like I might be a goofy guy. I could be compassionate sometimes, compassionate, empathetic, sweet, generous. And so sometimes, you know, that's not all of what makes a person. So there's good and bad. And so that's what I mean by that line, is that all my good isn't what made me. And then I go, for real, experience made me a better man, honest friends, and adopted family to love without an end. And that's pretty self-explanatory as well. My experiences, even though I did some stupid stuff, it made me a better person. It made me who I am today, along with my honest friends who were there for me during those experiences, and people who I can call family, whether that's friends from high school or people that I met in college when I went to college, people that I met going to church. Yeah. And then I go, all from a God who was once a man. Let's build the glory that's filling in. That's pretty self-explanatory. And then I kind of go into like a little bit of scripture here. Let's renew our minds. Let him mold our hearts. All starts with him, then starts within. And then I say, let me lead you forth. Influence from the Lord. Keep loving me like you do. I promise I'm never bored. And those are pretty, again, like pretty plain bars, like just really ABC 1, 2, 3 type of stuff. And then I go, we're only just getting started, chasing the love from which we were departed. And so again, on this odyssey, while we're pursuing godliness, we're also pursuing the Lord. And so chasing the love from which we were departed, that's all about like the whole Adam and Eve thing and how that separated us from God. And I mean, we also understand that the death of Jesus Christ brought us back to him and reconciled us, but we're still chasing because we don't meet the mark. You know what I'm saying? We don't always we don't finish the race one day and that's it. You're racing every day. You're chasing every day. At least that's what I'm encouraged to do. Then I go, your life is SSC and my essence is just an artist. And so it's a little bit of like, I would call it wordplay, but it's sort of like it's just sort of like messing around with just like the sounds. I don't know if that is wordplay. I'm not a rapper first. I'm a singer first. And so this just felt really cool to rap. So when I say your life is SSC and my essence is just an artist, it's just like her life. She's my wife is a starting strength coach in New York City. So if anybody's looking for a strength training coach, hit me up. I'll shoot you that email, whatever. I don't know how that works, but excuse me. And then I say my essence is just an artist. So her lifestyle is fitness training and lifting, and my lifestyle is being an artist. And then I say we're just getting started. We're just getting started. So like don't worry, just relax. And I don't really say relax in those lines, but my intention with those lines is, but we're just getting started. We're just getting started. I'm saying it twice just to reassure my wife that, even though we have contrasting career choices, that it'll work out in the odyssey. And so it always goes back to that one kiss that makes the doubts go floating, that has my heart go floating. So it's all of those things wrapped into this whole idea of what I have of marriage. And so it's choosing to be there, and even though the person's got their flaws, you choose to stick it out. That's where that love comes in. And so even again, like, you guys might have differences, whether that's you find different things funny or you have different career paths. You're just getting started. It's a journey that you got to be willing to work through. And I was talking to my friend Josh about this the other day, finding a balance. You never find a balance. You're always working to find that balance. You're just trying. You're trying every day to work it out. So I think that was it. I hope it wasn't too deep. It was super long. I don't even know if this is gonna fit on IGTV. I don't even know how long you can do things for, but If not, I'll just throw it on YouTube, and you guys could catch it on YouTube as well. But yeah, thanks for rocking with me. I got a lot of cool things lined up. A couple collaborations. But yeah, of course, more stuff to come up. Yeah, dropped the single almost a month ago. Hope y'all like it. Keep bumping it. Keep listening. Share it. If you want to sing it to your girl, sing it to your mans. It don't matter. It's not only. I don't believe it's only for married couples. I think it's just a statement of like, you know, when I'm with you, when I look at you, my doubts go away because you make me feel like a better person in that sense. I hope that makes sense. It made sense to me. Anyways, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Again, link is in my bio. Keep bumping, keep sharing. More to come. I love y'all. Peace.